second little burn series just like makes them so good. It's like if you get a good minion, like pretty much any death round minion from Barnes, you're already like rewarded for deck building. You know, putting Barnes in and building kind of like a deck around him a little bit. With all like the bad targets in my deck, I just think it's like, you know, way too greedy. And Dusturn 10. You know, by the time you play N'Zoth, you have other death rails. So it's like, I don't think it's. I mean, obviously, it's like you take what you get, you know, in game. But I don't believe it's like worth building your deck around. Whereas it is worth building your deck around the first level of the burn synergy. I guess is a good way to explain it. Which is just my opinion, but my face is so poorly lit. I mean, my light is on. I don't know what I could do better. I usually use like a lamp, like a desk lamp in my room instead of my big light, but when I'm streaming, it was too dark with just the lamps. Amaz HS has resubbed 20 months, yes. Thanks to the resub, Amaz. Crowfist. One of my longest subs. Okay, this Barnes better be good. We can't really Dragon Egg here, right? Yeah, there's no way, it's too weak. Also, you just like, kill a Dragon Egg with the Markkeeper Hero powered to the 2-1.
Tonight, a tale of long-lost worlds. Mind if I roll me?
Not bad. I mean, it's not exactly what I need, but this is certainly not a bad Barnes. Like, when you pick up eggs and loot hoarders, this is one reason why I think this like deck is pretty okay, is because like the Barnes has synergy with both your upper part of your mana curve and your lower part of your mana curve, because I'm using a lot of eggs and loot hoarders. Whereas it's kind of weird to make, like, usually when you play Barnes, it's only go to the upper part of your mana curve. Hunter's kind of an exception too. Barnes is really good in Hunter. In King's trade, leaving up a 3-1 feels bad. We never kill a 3-1 here though. I think I'd rather kill a spell power. Consecrate trade both. That's not as good as King's. Argus is like, let's see, this is only 1 health, you can just hero power, kill Argus at 3-1. I guess it's similar, but if he trades in hero power, he takes 7. So I guess it mostly depends whether you'd rather have Argus in your hand or Kings. I think it's pretty close, like Argus is pretty good in this hand. About just as good as Kings. Huh. No hero power. I mean, I guess it would just interrupt his, like, mess up his curve too much to hero power here. Let's go and take the trade. Actually, if we're gonna play Argus this turn on Dragon Egg, then we can actually Argus 2 targets now. Keeping us 8-1 isn't that important, but it's not bad.
Let me think.
Thing is, I think we'd rather just Twilight Summoner instead of Argus now we drew it.
This document looks legal.
I'd rather take the tempo than card draw, so this is like a stronger tempo egg than the Runic Egg. I think Dragon Egg is just better than Runic Egg for the most part, like almost all the time. It's just you want 4 eggs instead of 2. Oh man, that's a hard turn. Because I really want to Argus the Imp Gang. I was planning just Argusing here and playing the Runic Egg. But with this pickup, let's change our play.
Reporting for duty.
We have next turn. Like, I don't think we want to Acolyte here. Just, you can trade in the 3-1 against it. We're kind of okay against swipe just because, like... it's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good for him. Matt, there's just Sylvanas here.
I have no time for games.
He takes this trade, hopefully steal that guy. Then he swipes, hero powers. Looking at my hand next turn like Ragnaros, I don't think I have any incentive to start half trading any minions to play around AoE. Because I don't think it matters too much whether this is like after this trade, whether it's a 5-5 or 5-4 or 5-3 even. If I play Ragnaros, it's like the same thing. I don't see like a non-Ragnaros play I can normally play here. If he does AoE. Okay, okay. He didn't get the attack in, right? I mean, he was just, yeah, get more information. Like, in a way, we want to play the slower minions first, Acolyte and Egg, but we don't have time if we want to play tempo. Because if we're wanting to play Ragnaros, I don't like that play, then... I think we do this play, because we want to play Ragnaros next turn. We can even fit the Runic Egg with Ragnaros. If I didn't have Ragnaros in this hand, I'd definitely prefer the other play, just to play my slower minions first, then play Argus, and I have like more information on how I want to Argus and trade, but... If I want, I definitely want to play Ragnaros. It's like way too weak then. Not sure how I feel about that heal. I guess it's... not sure. Probably the best target heal in my face. Although I could see healing Argus being better against swipe. Because it doesn't really matter heal M-gang. You can just attack it before swiping. Just, I guess I don't care my health too much this way. Right now. 8, 9, 10, 11. As far as death rails go, played a Sylvanas and Twilight Summoner, some eggs. So we can play right now for Sylvanas and Twilight Summoner.
I wonder. Get in there and fight, maggot!
I think these eggs kind of have like weird... It's gonna... I don't know how weird it is. Because if they fill up my board for a N'Zoth, generally not that bad. Depends how many cards you have. Or how many minions you have on board. I just saw this Tyrion move look pretty good. Went ahead and did Tyrion move instead of N'Zoth. Guess this worked out right because I can save N'Zoth for after this Yogg. Like, Yogg might kill me, or might kill my board. Or if I did it the other way, then Yogg still might kill my board, but then I wouldn't have them as well.
Time waits for no one.
That's a pretty good one. Oh, I got my Tyrion back. I think it wasn't guaranteed. I'm not sure. I might not have enough room.
I can see.
That's a situation where the tempo matters more. like too much more, even though Old Man's better whole late game, and like you can get a pretty crazy Barnes, whereas you're not really getting a great Old Man because you're only Old Manning for 2 damage. But again, like it's just that 2 damage is too important that turn to pass up.
I will fight with honor.
End up like much like the way like bad decision. Way worse. I'm gonna drop Trucer against Druid with this deck. I want cards like eggs and buffers. Like Dragon Egg is so good against Living Roots. If you pick up an activator, it's actually good even without an activator because they can't interact with the Dragon Egg. Not really. Like you can wrath it, but then you're wrathing a 1-drop and you're trading a sapling for it. Okay, that's a good pickup. I believe we're just cycling Loot Hoarder here with this many 4-drops. Because we have coined Kings into True Silver. At that point we just... if we only had coin Kings, we might want to save the Loot Hoarder so we can Hero Power and Loot Hoarder turn 4. I think we Kings can play Barnes on turn 4. We just guarantee the value on the egg. You can also trade in everything. Like say Barnes first, then you trade in everything somehow against Barnes, and then I don't have ways to farm the Dragon Egg, kind of.
Pay attention, class.
Should still be fine. Interesting. Okay, the difference is what? This is 2 or 3 health is pretty much the same. I get a 2/3 on board instead of a weapon, which only does 2 damage. Get 1 more damage from the egg being bigger. I think Trucer is actually better here, even though it's 1 damage.
For justice.
It looks like a stronger play. Because compare to second charge of True Silver, the Argus itself only does 2 damage, this does 4. This is a 5/3 instead, but I don't think 5/3 and 4/2 is that different. We want to play around Swipe now. Might not be playing Barnes here. I think I like playing around Swipe like this more.
For justice.
The light protects me.
My shield for honor. For Blackwing.
And trade here. Cash in the Divine Shield. Play Barnes. Could also True Silver and trade in 2/2, but that might actually be better. Because this Dragon Egg is kind of... It's like... I like this ratio for a Dragon Egg. Because it does a lot of damage every turn, but it's not easy to remove. Because if he removes this, he pops the Death Rattle of it. So I'm going to do this.
For justice.
I'm actually playing the Egg here instead of Barnes, even though it's not mana efficient. Or it's like Hero Power. Because I need to play around Swipe as much as possible. I might actually run into some issues playing Barnes, because if I overload my board, I believe if it AoEs with Azure Drake Spell Power, I don't get the Death Rattles. Is that true? I think so, right? Like, say I have 7. Azure Drake Swipe. I don't spawn any eggs. I can't put Loot Hoarder, that means. Makes sense, let's just hold everything. I already used my both True Silvers. I guess there's no point attacking. I'm pretty sure he's just Yogg here, but like, it does matter against Yogg even, right? Because Yogg AoEs a lot, and it does mean that sometimes the eggs don't pop then. Okay, that did not work.
I consume.
the first Yogg I beat today. What do you think is the easiest deck to gain? Let's say it's 15-5 ranking. Probably mid-range Shaman is the best deck. I don't think it's that complicated to play either.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
How's this opening? Like, the problem is Warrior doesn't have small minions. Most minions don't have 2 health. Might still want to keep it, just put pressure on the... I don't think there's a good substitution with Rag. Maybe Ivory Knight, but the thing is, it's not nearly as strong as Rag Light Lord. And I don't think Rag Fire Lord helps that much in this deck. Because most of the time you're playing against decks where you would rather play the late game, like against Dragon Warrior, Shamans, Hunters. Like, you beat all those decks in the late game with EggZoth. So it doesn't make sense for you to run like Fire Lord and try to race them, especially since those decks have so much more reach than you. You don't have a lot of burn in this deck.
What you want?
Their software that mutes your mic only picks up nearby noises. 1, 2, 3. Okay, can't kill it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop poking me!
I'm actually getting a mic stand Monday or sometime this weekend. My mic picks up a lot of sound at the moment, but I'm gonna mount it like on the table. It picks up all the banging sounds. Should be better in the future.
Reporting for duty.
I get board cleared here by Ravaging, but playing Abusive here doesn't help against that. I might actually just have to Ravaging my... Ooh.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
None may steal our secrets.
I mean, I was gonna say I might have to just Blessing King's the Abusive, but that's not as good as Hold the Man.
Mine! All mine! The makers!
Geralt, you are not fit to rule
If you have more than 6 Death Realm minions dead was in the slot summons, it's random. You can only get 6.
The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us.
It's not based on order, it's just gonna be random.
Speak to me!
I think this is better than Kingsing my Acolyte. I haven't been on any executes yet. I mean, I'd still cycle the Acolyte because he needs damage to execute it, but also like Shield Stand has 9 armor right now. Karin and Tyrion are the super important cards to get. Probably just going for it here. Just because we'd rather set up Tyrion on empty board where you can't proc small minions in the Divine Shield, but I feel like at this point we can't like take over the board with our other hand. It's not easy. Well, think about it. You get a 2/2 Divine Shield, 1/3. There's too many things that don't line up well. Like Argus as a 2/3 lines up very poorly against the 3/3 Ravaging Ghoul. Runic Egg as a 1/3 lines up poorly against Ravaging Ghoul.
Let the pain speak to me!
I don't think it'll go that well for me. Looking at if there's a way I can kill the Ravaging and leave up Acolyte. He has no more Ravaging Ghouls. I doubt he can proc it himself. But the thing is, I'm going to be playing minions with less than 1 attack. The only way I could do that is something really weird. Let's see, this 5 mana. I don't think it's worth it.
For justice.
The light protects me.
Move quickly. Reporting for duty. My shield for Argus. Move quickly.
I could have done this move and just did it the other way. He does have another Blood Dagger though. I'm assuming he's running 2. It's kind of a weird deck then, right? He has to have at least in his deck because I don't think he's running a lot of value cards. He has to win Control Mirror somehow. But he's not running Prince. Normally when you see like Blood Dagger and stuff like this in a control where they would run Prince Malkazar. Oh, that's the best one that can survive. I could consider Burns before N'Zoth, just because I can get more death rattles, and this is a slow matchup. Okay, I'm definitely playing Burns.
Tonight, a tale of terrible tragedy. None may steal our
I have no time for games.
For justice.
So let me count death rattles. Tyrion, Sylvanas, Cairn, 2 Runic Eggs, that's 5. And then a Loot Core, that's 6. So we actually kind of need to play N'Zoth on empty board. He's in N'Zoth deck. Wait, oh no, never mind. I'm just so used to seeing this and think it's in N'Zoth deck, but that's not true. He got his portal.
For justice.
I could buff this minion here and trade in, keep my guy healthy. Not sure what's the best idea. I was thinking trade here and then just all in this guy with double kings and carrier, but it might be better Lance carrier the 1/1. Better against Brawl number 2, and then like split up the kings. Don't care about Brawl number 2. So we care about hard removal. Okay, I know exactly what to do then. Yeah, he can't play Brawl number 2, right? We never play around Brawl number 2, but we need to play around 1 hard removal. So if we king's the same target twice, then if he has like, I guess he used both X with a shield slam, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he really do anything. But if he plays Brawl number 2, he's gonna lose to N'Zoth. I don't think I can play N'Zoth this turn. Although if I play this twice summoner, that makes me have too many death rattles. So I might lose a Tyrion. But Twilight Summoner is better. It's a really good minion to get for N'Zoth. And I could lose like an egg as well. Let me just try to proc freezing and explosives. I like playing this before for explosive. I'd rather freezing this guy than my squire. If I go face, he's in revenge range. It likely means he's actually, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna go face. I kind of want my board to be cleared so I can play N'Zoth. Without N'Zoth, I think I take this trade. Because if he does have revenge and clears my board, then it enables my N'Zoth.
Do you have the artifact?
The competitive kind of messed me up. I was assuming his Tombspire would die to the Revenge or he would trade it in. This is so much damage now. We'd actually lose if we didn't get Tyrion. There's a small chance we don't get it because we played too many Death Realm minions. I don't think we lose here because he's already used both Shield Slams, both Executes. So this feels like hard for him to remove Tyrion and hit us in the face. 10, 14, 20, 21. He has 21.
Let the pain speak to me.